Hi, welcome back to me and Mon Ami in a lay-by 6 kilometres away from Sospel. You may remember in last week's episode we hit low power mode because we got to 16 kilometres in the battery, and I think because of the heat and because of the steepness we ran out of full power, and obviously it was way too dangerous to carry on at 19 kilometres an hour on this 50 road uphill. So we've stopped. We've used about 60% of our power bank. We've managed to add 9 kilometres to the range. So we're going to attempt now to progress on to Sospel, because if we don't get going now, we're going to miss lunch. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. So it's straight up?
No, down.
Oh,
and then along.
Down and then along. Thank you. So 5.9 kilometres away, 25 kilometres in the battery, but steeply uphill. We've been burning 3 kilometres for every one we covered, and that's the problem. Let's hope it's a bit less steep. Famous last words. Oh, this first bit certainly is a bit of regen, Mr. Boo. Oh, there is a God. I knew it. What's happening with this tunnel?
Well, if you remember on last week's episode, this is the tunnel that the tram used to use.
Oh, this
and it's
is?
one way only, and so you have to take it in turns.
Oh.
There's only one way in and out.
It's just what we need. I am so hungry. It's now 10 minutes to 2. We've been on the road since about 10 a.m. non-stop. We took you on a spectacular route, of course, through St Agnes, etc. But little did we realise how much it dropped down before you could come back round the other side of the valley. Schoolboy error. Hey-ho. I blame that producer, Frank Spencer, again.
Stop looking up there! You dirty shepherd!
Oh, come on, lights. It's so hot now. I'm so hungry. I've just had a Werther's Original for my lunch. We found it in the bottom of Mr. Boo's handbag. He's like one of those old grannies, you know, that always had a Nuttall's Minto in the bottom of her bag.
Got some biscuits for Twiggy.
Oh, look, I could eat one, I tell you. I could eat Twiggy. I'm so hungry. If that restaurant is closed and we get that, I will just weep. We've even booked. God, this tunnel. Wow, so this is the old tram tunnel. Do you think the tram ever ran out of power? It's 790 metres long. If we run out of power in here, oh my God, it would be absolutely terrifying. I'm glad we didn't carry on when we stopped. If we carried on into this...
No, we'd have been...
I mean, going at 19 kilometres an hour. It's an incredible tunnel. What a construction. There's a similar one down on the coastline, but it's been turned into a cycle path, hasn't it? It reminds me of it a little bit.
Oh, on the way to San Remo.
Yeah, yeah. So long. We're still at 25 range. So my guess is that the low power will kick in again at 16, so we've got 9 before we're in trouble again. And we're now 4.8 kilometres from the destination. So we need it to be level when we get out of here. Oh, it's downhill, even better. Somebody might be looking out for us, Mr. Boo. I didn't expect downhill, did you?
No.
Not for a second. I thought we were going to be climbing more. So 4 kilometres to go. We've still got 25 range. This This unexpected downhill bit is an absolute blessing.
Me champagne, love me insane. Flowers and chocolate in a color that matches my bonnet. Oh no, it's not a test, only the best. Oh.
Well, still downhill. This is bonkers. You just don't realise that to get to some of these villages, it's not a single ascent. You have to go up and down, uphill, down, dale, uphill again. We could yet, of course, meet our maker, because we could get around this corner and suddenly find we have to climb up the other side, couldn't we? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when we're back where we started, effectively. But at the minute, we're on course to make it. So we should be entering Sospel now. This is Centre-Ville.
And I think there's a, coming in this car park here,
Yeah.
there's electric charging. There's actually a
There's
Citroen
actually a
Ami.
Citroen Ami over there.
Possibly
If
charging.
they're in our charging point, we're going to have to beg. Oh no, they can't be, can they? They can be, yeah. I don't believe it.
The other one charging.
We've been usurped. No, the other one, yes. I don't believe it. So we're not, no charger. Is there any more in this village?
Yes,
Where are they?
we're about to find out.
Oh. Well, this is a first, folks. We can't charge after all this because of another Citroen Ami. Now, you know, I was saying to you in the last video that people said to me, there's no Citroen Amis anywhere. Well, it's not a setup, is it? Or is it? Ooh. What are we going to do, Mr. Boo? We're absolutely stiff. We cannot
I'm just working it out.
do anything if we can't get a charge.
We carry on along that road.
And how far? Don't you?
Turn round.
So we're now going in search of this other charger in this village. I mean, we really are. We've now almost flattened the portable power station. I guess that Ami is not going to be there for days, is it? Where? Which way?
We're going over there, left.
Round the roundabout,
round the
you mean?
roundabout. I'm guessing we can't go right here.
Over the bridge?
Don't think so. No, we can't do that.
We have to go round.
So we go to the next bridge. Can we go right over this bridge? Yeah. Right.
Right.
This one? Yeah.
It's bizarre. There's a charger down here. Are you sure?
So. Oh,
Hmm? What?
there's a dead end there.
Where were you going?
Just after that.
The charger's just after that.
It's supposed to be in there, yeah.
Huh?
Just under there. It's up there.
There's no entry. Maybe you go up this one.
Can
Do you think?
you can't go up here.
Why not? No?
Well, I think it's up just there, but I can't
Well,
see.
why would you have a car? The charger just... Well, it's no entry, but... Can you see it?
No. Shall I jump out and look?
I'll go have a look. Well, Mr. Boo insists there's a charger down here. How can they possibly? I mean, it is a through road, I think, but it's no entry from that end. But maybe it's at this end. Oh, God. This is turning into a very relaxing trip.
They've got carried away making a film, leaving us stranded. I'm hungry.
This is probably the restaurant we were going to.
We're blocking the road!
We're now got to come out. We're blocking the other cars in. It's going well.
Pardon.
I think we're going to eat sometime around Christmas. Christ. Well, let's drive over here.
See next to that disabled sign, is it? That's a Citroen in the car
Camera
space.
and battery. Is this it? Battery's gone.
There, charger.
The dodgiest charger I've ever seen. Have we got a card for that? I've never seen one. Oh, the 360 camera battery's gone flat. It's going so well. Charge map.
Charge map compatible. We need our Schuko.
We need our Schuko. Oh, God. So can you try and get into the horse box and get the Schuko? I don't really like having to use the Schuko with no choice, have we?
It's fine, I just can't move. Do you know if it's in that one or the one behind?
It's here. No, that's a bomb, tyre bomb. I don't know though.
Okay.
There's definitely not a two-prong on that now. Schuko only.
Well, look. It says there where it says débrancher côté véhicule. Can you see the hole?
No, it's got a two-prong.
Oh, for bleep's sake. Right, well.
So, past the wire, past the charge pass.
Charge pass.
Sorry, Twiggy, we're going for lunch eventually, sometime this century.
Jesus. Careful with the camera.
He's gone to that side for you.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake, go over.
Just. Language, Timothy.
Shut up, Father. Fair enough. Remember that? Ronnie Corbett, sorry. Language, Timothy. Shut up, Father. Fair enough. What do I do? Put it on here? Yeah?
Yeah? It says in English.
I've got a feeling it won't be working. I just have a feeling. Oh, it is! Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Hallelujah. Right, it's now 2:15. Let's try and find some food. I hope the restaurant we booked is still open. And then we're going to take you around the village. Where is it, Mr. Boo?
Over the bridge.
I could eat a scabby dog. Are you sure it's up here?
Just a big road, he says.
This is certainly a hidden gem. Well, it's certainly hidden. Who knows whether it's a gem? But won't they finish serving lunch? Lunch finished.
Too late to eat.
Too late. Well, there you go. That's lunch gone. Look, we had nice foie de veau pasty. We were going to have veal liver. I was really looking forward to that. That went coming up the hill.
He said, oh, I can recommend a snack across the road, and then the chef from across the road came past and said, I've just closed.
There you go. That's proof that if you're going to go to any of these mountain villages, any small towns, there are very few, in fact, almost no good restaurants that will serve all day. It does not happen in France. You'll get snack bars, and you will get, thankfully, boulangeries like this one that stay open all day, and increasingly they have cafe tables, and often they're in incredible locations. Just take a look at this. So here's your boulangerie across the road, not very glamorous, next to the artisan boucher. But then as you pan around, passing Mr. Boo, you're sat right on the banks of the river. Some lovely flowers behind you. All the fun of the fair. Now you don't get that in Greg's. So what have you got, Mr. Boo, in your secret package?
Well, da-da-da-da. I got a pissoladiere.
Oh, it's quite blackened.
Caramelized.
Caramelized, but this is a sweet onion pizza slice, essentially. Very traditional around here. We've had them in other places. if they're done well, they're delicious. Give it a try. It does look a bit burnt. It smells delicious, though, I have to say. That looks nice to me. Is it nice? I am so hungry I could just nick it off you. But I won't, because I'll carry on to see what else you've got in your second packet of emergency food.
My second packet, I got... Oh, that's yours.
Oh. So what have you got in your second packet of emergency food, Mr. Boo?
In my second packet, I've got a pan bagnat.
Pan bagnat, which is our favourite, of course, is a salad niçoise in a bread roll, tuna, olive oil, olives,
Anchois.
egg, anchois, anchovy, salad,
Radishes.
onion, radishes. They've thrown it all in, and quite a meaty bit of bread. Put that in your mouth. I bet you'll eat it all dead quick. We are so hungry after that disaster. You can't speak.
Very nice, very well seasoned. She said, do you want extra olive oil or extra vinaigrette? So I went for extra vinaigrette.
Oh,
It's
vinaigrette.
very nice.
Oh, that's sacrilegious on a pan bagnat. Vinaigrette, no, it's got to be olive oil.
And what have you got?
Well, my reveal, don't get too excited, because, you know, on this channel we like to deliver. We don't like it to be a letdown. And, well, it's a ham and cheese roll, but the bread looks lovely. And I love a simple ham and cheese sandwich. Let me get my gap tooth sunk into that. Exquisite. No, it's actually, it's great. It's lovely. What a lovely location. Talking with my mouth full. We're just going to eat. We're so hungry. And look, Mr. Boo, over the river, you can see Elton charging. Well, that was perfectly serviceable, and for all that, it was €16.80. So, a good filler. Anyway, let's now explore Sospel, because I'm really intrigued by the bits I've seen thus far. There is such a big Italian influence. I think you'll be surprised. Look at this bridge, Mr. Boo. It's incredible. Do you know anything about this bridge?
Well, I'm glad you asked. This bridge has been here since, well, there has been a bridge here since 1217, but it used to be made in wood, and then it was made in stone in 1550s, in the 1550s. And there was a toll for people coming from Nice, this side, to Piedmont, that side.
The Italian side.
To the Italian side.
Yeah.
And they used to come and have to pay the toll as they brought their donkeys across, carrying goods and salt.
Do you think they'll charge you to take Twiggy over?
Maybe. But it was actually destroyed in the Second World War and rebuilt by the facades of France in 1952. It's all fake. It's all
So
fake.
it's only been here since 1952?
Yeah.
But it's been here since the 10th century?
The 13th century.
13th. Not bad. And what's this river down here?
This is the Bavara River.
The Bavara? Doesn't sound very French either. Wow. It's very pretty. That's where we were sat having our lunch. So there appears to be like an old town on both sides of the river, doesn't there?
Yeah, I guess one old Niçois side, and this was the Italian side, which you can probably tell a bit from the decoration of the houses on this side, with all the frescoes on these buildings, whereas that side is relatively modest.
Yeah. Because apparently, when this obviously was the Duke of Savoy's place, when it was Italian as a town, the residents, well, they would go off to the big city of Genoa, where we did a video, and they saw this sort of fashion for trompe-l'oeil and for decoration on their houses, and they brought it back and they've done it here. And there is some quite remarkable trompe-l'oeil. It's the first thing that hits you when you drive into the town, isn't it?
It is.
But interestingly, up here, when I was earlier looking for the charger, it is much, much more real and much less decorative. I love this sign. The Van Carve de Tropez. But again, another faded sign. I love faded signage. And up here you see some really quite good trompe l'oeil, because at first sight you're unaware that these two windows are of course entirely fake, and that all the decoration surrounding even the real windows is fake. It's a really good trick, and of course there would have been, I imagine, a window tax, so people would have minimised their windows, but if you painted them, they didn't cost much. Man, you didn't get much of a view out of them either, did you?
No, not so much. It's funny, coming on this back street, we're not seeing very much, because all the trompe l'oeil is on the front facing the what was the French side.
To show everyone
how rich they were.
And this is an example again of that wonderful trompe l'oeil we were talking about. So kind of unique on really just sort of very average old town houses, but the detail, particularly on this one, it makes it look like a little chateau. What are the property prices like here, Mr. Boo?
Well, I would say it's about 4,000 euros a square metre. There's a flat here, 80 square metres,
Yeah.
for 100 grand.
Wow, that's quite a lot of bang for your buck in the old town.
In the old town.
Does it look nice?
Yeah, it looks absolutely
Charmant.
charmant.
Does it need work?
A little bit. It looks a bit like a Swedish sauna,
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
like wood panels,
Oh, lovely.
like you know where. And here I found you some land, 1,700 square metres of land
To build on?
to build on, 27 grand.
Wowza. Our car fans will know what this is. Is it a Mazda? Am I going to be wrong again? Tell me. A lot of this is quite run down, but it's very, very charming. And then you come round this corner and you are hit by this cathedral. Mr. Boo, there's an exhibition of painting and ceramics.
Oh, lovely.
You didn't buy anything, Mr. Boo.
No, I'm saving my pennies this week.
I'm intrigued. Every church or cathedral we go to around here has the same picture of Ryland Clark as you go in. It's very disconcerting. Miss the animator creche? Come and see it.
Oh, we come back in, Twiggy.
So there could be an animator creche in here. Oh, it's a model of the village. €1. Have you got a euro?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Regular viewers will know Mr. Boo is a fan of animated villages and creches. And this one looks whopping. Will it work? Can he find a euro? Andrew, he's found one. Stick it in, Mr. Boo. Oh, look at this. It is the whole village animated. Wowza. There's the church. There's the water wheel. I'm not sure it's actually this village. I think it's just a village.
It was a cloudy day, look.
It was a bit cloudy. And there's the stars. And there's the, I think that's the sun up there. Might be a heat lamp. But look at the water wheel. Oh. There's the bridge and there's some running water. Look, it's actually running water. And there's some cows.
There's some grey penitents
Oh
there.
yeah, some grey or white penitents coming down from the church. And there's the, is that the oven? Yeah, the village. No, it's the blacksmith. It's the blacksmith. He's making you some new shoes for Twiggy. And there's a little chapel. It's wonderful. Because at Christmas, This whole area is full of animated cribs or creches. But I've not seen a model village. Even the market. Look at the market down here. Look at that. Tatties, carrots, oranges, melons. It's got it all. Bread going there. Look, it looks like Johnny Halliday selling the bread. There's a fella there selling something out of a basket. Some sheep. All human life is here. And all for €1. I do realise I'm going to be scolded by subscribers because yet again I failed to take my hat off in church. I try and remember, but I just can't. Wasn't intentional, I promise. I think it might be time to go and get back in Elton and try and find somewhere and see if we can drone this amazing little town. Well, that was the adventure of Sospel. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a like, please give us a comment, please think about buying us a coffee. It really helps the channel. And remember everyone, really remember, stay charged.
Bye.